schedule is the stream is live.
Broadcaster?
Yeah.
Hi, I work at my high school with sports broadcasting. I'm really
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Robertson Center on the campus of Southwestern University. The Pirates taking on the East Texas Baptist Tigers. My name is Cameron Kushwar. Glad you could join us today. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Pirates 3-2 on the season, 0-1 here at home. Tigers 2-5 start to their campaign. Starting lineups for the two teams quickly for the Tigers. Number 1, Michael Roberts, 6'6" forward out of Denton, Texas, a senior. Leads them with 17.3 points per game. Number 2, Shad Levy, 6'3" junior transfer guard from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Number 3, Orlando Gooden II, 5'11" junior guard out of St. Louis. Number 4, Jack Pease, a 6-foot fifth-year guard from University Park, Texas. Number 25, Christian Dews, a 6'9" junior forward out of Beaumont. Chris Lavelle, the head coach in his 6th season, assisted by Jamarcia Banks and Aaron Williams. Southwestern starters, number 3, Zach Gomez, 5'7" junior from right down the road in New Braunfels. Number 10, Zach Sugars, 6'4", junior forward from New Albany, Mississippi. Number 11, Shobi Inokpene, averaging over 20 points per ball game, 6'2", senior from Midland. And quickly a steal going the other way. There is Shobi, goes up and he gets fouled. He's going to go to the stripe. Foul is going to go on number 1, Michael Roberts. Luke Hatcher, the 6'5" senior forward out of Houston, and Luke Mills, the 6'5" junior forward out of San Antonio, complete the Pirates starting lineup. Matt Strike, his first season at the helm. Charlie Resnikoff, his assistant coach. Alongside him, Willie Cohen and Tony Troca. Shobi drains the first free throw. Pirates are on the board. They lead it 1-0 here in the very early going. Second free throw on the way for Shobi. It is up. It is good. The Pirates immediately set up in some pressure. Tigers don't have any problem getting it across the line. Gooden out near midcourt. Waiting to spring a double on him there. Inokpene trying to drive him towards that sideline. Into the lane, all alone, rejected. Roberts will go the other way. Slowing it down now, Gomez. Kicking open is Hatcher. Sugars. Around the perimeter they go. Here's Inokpene. Cutting into the lane, partial deflection, but kept alive. Back out to Gomez. 5 on the shot clock. Gomez will pull up from 3, and he gets the roll. 5-0 in the early going. Officials saying something was not right. I'd like to thank our corporate partners, Don Hewlett Chevrolet, Aramark Food and Facility Services, Rudy's Barbecue, Double Dave's Pizza, Frost Bank, Mighty Fine Burgers, Tony C's Pizza, Rivery Coffee, The League Kitchen and Tavern, Fairfield Inn and Residence Inn, and Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services. Thank you all for supporting Southwestern Athletics. Dribble drive, can't get the bucket. Shobi comes out with the rebound, kicks it to Gomez on the left wing. Drives in on Roberts, pulls it back out. And Akpene gets a high screen from Sugars. Drives, kicks it into the corner. Gomez again for three. Rattles in and out. Shobi grabs the rebound, pulls up from the free throw line, and nails it. 7-0 run in the first 2 minutes. Pirates put on a show for the home crowd so far. Gooden over to Pease. Here comes the double. Pease kicks it back out. Gooden will shoot a three. Can't get it. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Luke Mills going to get called for the foul right there. A little hook as he was trying to box out for the rebound. Nice little inbound play for Roberts. He lays it up and in, and the Tigers are on the board. Sugars being pressed in the backcourt. Skips the cross-court pass. Gomez and Akpene in traffic. Throws it up. Does not get the bucket, but he is going to go to the line. Fouls on number 2, Shad Levy. First personal, second team foul. That entry pass was contested. Shobi was just able to get a little piece of it. But great body control. Ultimately got his arm underneath it, able to force up the shot and then draw the foul. First free throw attempt rattles out. Eli Pittman, number 34, checking in, 6'6" freshman out of Spring. Second free throw is up. It is good. Eight to 2 in the early going. 2.5 minutes gone by. Good start for Southwestern. Inakpene guarding good and tightly. Entry pass to Dews. Kicked back out to Pease, drives in, lays it up and in. Eight to 4. Press broken. Gomez across to Sugars. Thought about a three, drove, kicks back out. Gomez all alone. Nailed it. Gomez came in today averaging 9.4 points per ball game. He did lead the team with 12 trays on 31 attempts, 2 for 3 in the early going. Gooden drives in, double comes over, rebound tipped, controlled, out with it they go. Shobi on the run, going 1-on-4, kicks it to the wing, back to Gomez. Not a very good return pass. And then P's going to get called for the foul. Already 3 fouls against East Texas Baptist. Sugars gives it off to Inakpene. Shobi has Gooden on him. Just accelerates pass, spins, dumps it off. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Pirates. Shobi had a pretty good look there from about 6 feet, but he was trying to get his teammates involved, trying to get everyone in there and create some more offense. Shobi leads the team with second on the team, 15 assists. Pull up from the lane, and the roll falls for Sugars. Zach Sugars, the second leading scorer on the season for Southwestern. Pirates leading by 9, 13-4 in the early going. Pease working against Gomez. Driving in. Roberts lost the handle. It's recovered loose. Finally, they get it back. Pease fakes, drives. High off the glass, no good. They're going to get an offensive foul on the rebound. That's going to go against number 25, Christian Dews. That is his first personal, 4th team foul. Brings us to our first media timeout. 13-4, Pirates lead early. You're watching this game on the Southwestern Athletics YouTube. If you've not already subscribed, do so. And why don't you go download the Southwestern Athletics mobile app. Back in a moment. Out of the media timeout, Nico Murr checking on for Southwestern, number 1. 6'4" senior guard out of Houston. Number 12, Neo Franco, 6'1" freshman guard out of Attleboro, Massachusetts. Murr kicks into the corner. 3 ball from the right side. No good. Murr grabs the rebound, falls down, saves the possession. Franco out to Gomez. Roberts flashes out on him. Gomez drives. Real speed advantage there. Back out to Franco. Trying to cut to the bucket was Pittman. Couldn't handle that pass cleanly. Deflected off his fingers, and it'll go back to the Tigers. 5 minutes played, 15 minutes to go in the first half. It is all Southwestern here in the early going. They lead at 13-4. Gooden works off the screen, kicks it into the corner. Levy drives in, puts it up off the glass. No good. Franco on the board. Tigers have not brought on a sub yet. Franco drives, kicks it into the corner. All alone, Murr for 3. No good. Pease coming out with it, whips it ahead to Roberts. Got behind everybody, lays it up and in. 13-6. Franco directing traffic. Kicks it over to Sugars. Gomez, Franco. Gets a screen from Pittman. They rolled with him and doubled. Pittman was all alone, but didn't roll hard to the bucket. Sugars, 10 on the shot clock. Pulls back out. Pittman. I got to do something with it. Gomez drives, flings it up, doesn't hit the rim. Tigers will control the rebound. No shot clock violation. And Shobi going to get back in the game. Coach Strike not liking what he's seeing from his offense these last couple possessions. Dribble drive in. Levy is rejected by Pittman. Thought that should have been a goaltend. Officials disagreed. Gomez coming the other way for Southwestern. Sugars out on the right wing, guarded by Roberts. Leaves it off Franco. Quick 3, in and out and in. Neo Franco from downtown. It's his 3rd of the year. And the lead is 10, 16-6. Southwestern been a team of spurts this year. Gomez going to get called for the reach-in. Inokpene and Hatcher checking back on. Checking in for the first time, number 32, Patrick Hoffman, 6'7" senior forward. Lob it back into Gooden. Inokpene out on him. Don't want to let him waste time. Swarming around that perimeter. Levy driving baseline, got cut off. Kind of got blocked off by his own man. And then out of bounds off the hands of Gooden. Pirates lead by 10 with the ball here. We have played 7 minutes. Franco, Inokpene, Hoffman, cut off, gets it back to Shobi. Shobi, got a switch, a little mismatch, gives it to Franco, drives on Roberts, goes up, just gets swallowed up. Roberts 6'6", Franco 6'1". Roberts just kept his feet, got his hand on the ball. Roberts had his shot altered, kicked out to Gooden. 3-ball, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Franco. Gets it ahead to Shobi. Defense unsettled. Shobi drives in on Levy, cut off. Tried to go back up top. It was deflected by his own mate. Hatcher back. And flushed home for the Tigers. Number 33, Nathan Fleming. 6'8" junior forward out of Heath, Texas. He had checked during the break. Franco gets a little separation. Nowhere to go with it. Murr, Shobi. Shobi will pull up for 3. In and out. Rebound could not be saved. Landed on the line. Media timeout. 11:44 to play in the half. 16-8. Pirates leading early. We'll be back after the timeout. Out of the timeout, Tigers will inbound. Around the perimeter, excuse me. Woo! Something in my throat there. Fleming with the short jumper from the lane. It is good, 16-10. Shobi ambles across half court. And off to Franco. Sugars. Around the perimeter they're going. All the movement. Hoffman back to Shobi. Drives in. Little pocket pass. Up and off the glass. Hoffman. Shobi Inokpene created 26 points last weekend at Hendricks. He is well on his way here today. That was a beautiful pass. Hoffman reaches around, pokes away from Roberts, but is going to get called for the foul. That'll be on the floor. Sawyer Batts on for the first time, number 20, 6'1" freshman out of Dallas. He will replace Franco. Pease looking inbound from underneath his own bucket. Fires it up top. Tigers starting to get into their bench as this game goes along. No hesitation, pulled back out. Around the perimeter, they're going with it. 3-ball put up. Rebound kept alive out to Josh Joe, number 5, 5'11", fifth-year guard out of Hearst, Texas. This time the rebound controlled by the Pirates. Also number 20, Antoine Stewart IV, 5'10", freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shobi dumps it off for Hoffman, and he traveled. Couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do with the ball there and shuffled his feet. Number 4, Eli Bradley, 6'4", redshirt sophomore guard out of Bishop Gorman, coming on. Transfer by way of North Dakota State. A little bit different scenery. Joe bringing the ball up, and the shot clock did not start running. Just the second home game of the year for the crew here. Joe leaves it off to number 21, Mitch Williams, 6'2", freshman guard out of Grapevine. Into the corner, Joe drives, kicks it back out into the left corner. Pease, little jump stop, back out to Williams. Shot clock down to 5. Pease, got to do something. NBA 3, didn't even get the rim. Shobi coming the other way, drives into the paint, pulls up high off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Hoffman, goes up and under, burrows his way in for the bucket. Fighting and banging there, and then all of a sudden the defenders kind of backed away from him, and he had a clean layup. Dews with a difficult turnaround. Hoffman, strong, muscles that board away from him. Shobi being pressed full court by Joe, and Joe picks his pocket. Joe up, Shobi with the rejection. And now we're going the other way. Pirates with numbers. Shobi drives, high off the glass, no good, but he hits the deck. He's going to go to the line. Fouls on number 25, Christian Dews. That's his second. Shobi going to shoot too. He has put on a show so far this afternoon. Scoring, passing, blocking a shot. First free throw is good. Kalen Williamson on for the first time, number 41, 6'7", freshman from St. Michael's Prep down in Austin. Second free throw is good. Gomez back on as well for Southwestern, replacing Shobi. 8:57 to play in the first half. Williams being guarded very, very tightly by Batts. Pease drives, spins. Someone got him clean. Someone got him on the arm. They're going to get Williamson on the foul. I think Zach Gomez had it stolen cleanly, but Caleb reaching in and getting him on the forearm. 2 free throws going to be coming for Pease. Second free throw on the way. It's up. It is good. Lead back to 10, 22 to 12, 8:40 to play in the half. Gomez swinging the pass cross court. Yep, over and back. Bradley had crossed half court, and then he threw the ball back across the line to Sugars. And just a careless turnover there. Tigers inbound into the backcourt to Joe. Joe driving on Batts. Drops it off for Roberts. Roberts muscles into the lane. Throws up an air ball. Tipped. Recovered by Williams. No reset on that shot clock. 4-3. I don't think the Tigers realize it. Yep, there it is. They never realized that the initial shot by Roberts had not touched the rim, and I don't think anyone on their bench was even yelling at him. Gomez, Sugars, Bats goes back to Gomez. Williamson at the right elbow. Bradley will shoot a three. No good. Roberts on the board. Pease. A little pressure in the backcourt by Gomez, slowing him down a hair. Drives past Williamson, kicks into the corner. Roberts had a three. Back out to Joe. He will shoot the three, and he hits it. Had a good shot. Gave a better shot to a teammate. Bradley back to Gomez. Nice whip pass ahead. Bats, he'll shoot the three. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Fleming. Tigers are clawing back in this game ever so subtly here. Williamson going to get called for reaching over the back. That is his second foul. That'll take us to our under 8 media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Rudy's Barbecue, Tony C's Pizza, Rivery Coffee, Fairfield Residence Inn, Mighty Fine Burgers, and Airmark Food and Facility Services. 7:15 to play in the first half. Pirates lead by 7. Out of the timeout, Tigers will inbound underneath their own basket, each team with 5 fouls in the first half. 7:15 to play. Pirates leading the Tigers 22-15. Pease looking for an inbound. Just flips it up top to Joe. Cross court to Gooden. Back to Joe. Directing traffic. Pirates have gone into a zone look here. Roberts underneath. And draws the contact on Mills. That is Luke Mills' second personal. Roberts was right there on the left block. Luke flying out at him, trying to swat the shot, and made a little contact. Pirates' big guy is starting to pick up some foul trouble here in the first half. Roberts hits the free throw. Mills and Williamson both with a pair. Hoffman back on. He's got one. Aiden Lewis checking on for the first time. 6'4" sophomore from Pensacola, Florida. Both free throws good. Gomez back across to Sugars. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis out on the right wing being guarded by Roberts. Gets it to Gomez, near midcourt. Now there's Sugars with it. Sugars drives, spins, bounces off the contact. Double comes, fights through it, and there's a travel. Yeah. Never had the ball taken out of his hand or anything. A lot of contact, a lot of swatting at it. Ultimately, kind of looked like a running back there. Levy checks back into the game for the Tigers. Pirates going to show some pressure here. Now they'll relax. Levy will amble across midcourt. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Levy drives in, cut off. Back to Roberts. Hand off to Levy. Roberts goes baseline, cut off again, kick back out. Good ball movement. Pease drives in, trying to get it to the big guy. Fleming couldn't handle it cleanly. He'll shoot a three from the corner after he runs it down, and he hits. Tigers have turned a double-digit deficit into just 2. Sugars drives in, spins on Roberts off the glass, and gets the roll. Three ball put up by Roberts is good. Top of the key. Bats comes around, picks up his dribble. Sugars, awkward. 10 on the shot clock. Gets the screen. Cut off, pulls it back. Bumps forward, creates space. Jumper is good. He's kind of lowered his shoulder into Fleming and gave himself a little room to get the jumper off. 26-23. Fleming drives in. Flicks it into the corner. Nice rotation. No shot allowed. Driving in, laying it up and off the glass is Gooden. Three ball, top of the key. Sugars, nothing but net. Pirates stubbornly keep extending that lead, no matter what the Tigers do to try to get back in it. Gooden drives in, dumps it out. Levy traveling. Inokpenny back on for the Pirates. Hatcher check back in as well. Shobi gets it back. Gomez. Shobi gets to a spot, a little fake, got Fleming up in the air, put up a little floater, it was short. Tigers able to keep it in, and they're going to try and run. 3-on-3 the other way. Pease drives in. Awkward little layup, missed it. Lewis up high for the board. Aiden Lewis will take it himself into the corner. Driving baseline, little dump off by Hatcher. Out to Shobi for 3. Got it. And the lead is back up to 7. Really nice drive along the baseline there by Hatcher. He was going to try to dump it off to Hoffman, but then saw the better option. Roberts gets through everybody, gets blocked from behind. What a play by Hatcher. Gets the ball back. Now he'll drive baseline. Misses the layup. Shobi had the rebound. Hatcher got it back. Lewis trying to go across to Gomez. Deflected. Pease comes out with it. Pease, and he gets fouled as he is trying to go up. Gomez going to pick up his second foul. Pease is going to shoot when we come back. 3:20 to play in the first half. Pirates lead at 32-25. Final media timeout of the first half. Cameron Kushwar with you here, high above the floor in the Robertson Center. Pease to shoot free throws. 17 fouls against the Pirates, just 5 against the Tigers. This was a 1-on-1 free throw opportunity. No one seemed to get that memo. Second free throw, no good. 6-point lead for Southwestern. 3:15 to play in the first half. Shobi drives in. Fleming got a piece of it, didn't matter. Lead back up to 8. Gooden picked up as soon as he crosses half court. Across to Levy, back to Gooden. Underneath, Robertson got his man up in the air, didn't go up for the contact. It was a pretty easy opportunity there for a three-point play, but he just took the plain old layup. 34-28, 2.5 to play. Franco. Shobi directing traffic. Gets the screen, hesitates, kicks it back out. Pass a little underthrown. Pease. Nice acrobatic slide. Picked up the loose ball, able to keep from going out of bounds, and then called the timeout to save the possession. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 2:18 to play in the first half. Pirates trying to get the W here, looking for their first win at home on the season. Trying to give their new head coach, Matt Strike, his first home W. Pirates out very, very quickly. They came out shooting the lights out, had a big early lead led by double digits. Tigers clawed all the way back to within 2, but they have not been able to get ahead. Number 14, Mason Williams, checking in for the first time for East Texas Baptist. 5'9" sophomore out of College Station. Josh Joe checked back in the game as well. Williams gets the dribble handoff. It is good and going baseline. He is rejected once again. Coming out with it is Franco. Shobi spins in the lane around Gooden. Turn around. Good. Shobi's so strong with that lower body. Gets a guy on his hip. Just kind of gives a little nudge. Then he spins away from him. There's nothing you can do. Gooden into the corner. Williams for 3. Too strong. Good box out. The rebound was tipped by Hatcher, ultimately controlled by Sugars. Sugars gets the pass back. Drives in. Got a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Josh Joe, his first. Tigers had a foul to give before they went into the bonus. So the next one, Southwestern will be shooting. Minute 28 to play. Hatcher out on that left wing. Pittman in the corner, back to Hatcher. Franco. Give it to Shobi. Shobi had a mismatch with Williams, now lobbed inside. Pittman trying to go out to the corner for the 3 ball, deflected away before Hatcher could get it. Joe on the dribble for East Texas Baptist. 1 minute to play. Gooden. Real battle going on inside. Fleming and Pittman. Gooden drives, pulls up over Franco. No good. Sugars up high for the board. Neo Franco going the other way, working against Gooden. Gives it to Pittman along the baseline. Back out to Franco. Shobi. Josh Joe out to guard him. Whistle and a timeout. Coach Strike using his first half timeouts. 30-second timeout once again, so we'll keep it here. 29 seconds to play in the first half. There's 11 seconds on the shot clock, so Pirates will have to do something with it. They came out with a good run to start this game, and they have not relinquished the lead. They scored 26 points the final 9 minutes in the first half in their game against Hendricks. Last game out, they scored 18 in the final 5 minutes of the first half against Howard Payne. This time they put their big run in the first part of the first half. But their defense has been very tough and sticky in this first half. In East Texas, nothing has come easy for them. Shobi will inbound on the left-hand side of the front court. Gets it to Sugars. Hands it right back to him. Levy guarding him. Hatcher drives in, pulls it out. A little pull-up from 10, no good. Rebound controlled by Michael Roberts. Gives it off for Joe. Josh Joe drives into the lane, ran out of room, fell down. Threw a pass to Shobi. Shobi taking it up off the glass for Fleming. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Putman lays it in. 2 seconds. Levy will pull up for 3 and hit it. Well, that makes it a single-digit deficit at the break, 38-31. The score at recess. You're watching this game on the Southwestern Athletics YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe. Download the Southwestern Athletics mobile app if you have not already. We'll be back with the second half action in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Roberts Center on the campus of Southwestern University. Cameron Kushwar with you here. Second half about to get underway. Shad Levy, the 3-ball at the buzzer in the first half, making it a 38-31 deficit for the visiting East Texas Baptist Tigers. They have not led throughout this game. Original starting 5 back out for both of the squads. Southwestern will inbound into the back court to Shobi, and we are underway. Kicks it onto the left wing to Hatcher. Up top, Sugars. Shobi kicks open on the right side. Being guarded tightly by Gooden. Shobi into the paint. Back out. Hatcher catch and shoot 3. In and out. Ball tipped out to the side. Unable to get the rebound. Coming out with it is Pease. 4-on-4 the other way. Now the big man, Dews, is back into the play for East Texas Baptist. Gooden wants someone to come to him there. He didn't have a pass, and he picked up his dribble. Roberts kicks it in the corner. Pease for 3. Got it. 2 straight threes for East Texas Baptist going back to that first half, and it is a 4-point margin. Gomez out near midcourt. Wants the screen. Whips it over to Hatcher. Shobi now. Hoffman gets it back from Shobi, drives in. Blocked. Roberts going the other way, head to Pease. Misses the layup. Sugars on the board. The St. Mary's transfer doing big work rebounding there with that big, strong frame of his. Hatcher, left side, driving in on Pease. Got a size mismatch there. Dews over. Hoffman on the back door, and he missed the layup. Dews abandoned him to go double Hatcher. Hoffman up and under, but the ball rimmed out. Roberts inside to Dews, deflected away. 4-on-4 coming the other way now. Sugars drives in on Roberts and traveled. Pirates looking very discombobulated here to start this second half. Gooden pounding the rock on the left side. Hatcher switches on to him, now retreats. Over to Pease. Pease goes over the screen. Round to Gooden. They can't get the mismatch. Inside to Roberts now. 6 on the shot clock. Up and under. Missed it. Nice outlet pass. Sugars. He's got a lane. And Dews with a big foul. Ooh. I mean, he got the ball, but he got an awful lot of Sugars there. Let's see if that is just going to be a 2-shot foul or if they're going to upgrade that. Third foul on Dews. And they did award a flagrant foul on that one. Sugars drains the first free throw. The ETBU fans here are not liking that call, but that was pretty blatant. Sugars nails them both. Dews is going to step out. Nathan Fleming on for him. So that'll be the 2 free throws and the possession for Southwestern. Shobi will trigger the inbound. Didn't have the shot clock set for it. It'll be 20, I believe. There we go. All right. Game day crew still working out the kinks. They're not in midseason form yet. Roberts Gets a piece of that one, but can't keep it in play. 16 on the shot clock now. Shobi will inbound from right at the end of his own bench. Inbound will go to the big man Mills. Gets it back to Shobi. Sets him a screen. Shobi drives all the way in. Misses it. Offensive rebound. Blocked from behind. And we're going the other way with it. Levy back to Gooden. Waves piece out of the way. Gets a screen. Pirates, good job recovering. Pease back to Gooden. He'll step into a three. No good. Quickly out with it the other way. Hatcher gets past some pressure. He beat everybody on court, includes teammates. Gomez, NBA three, no good. Roberts goes down. We're going to get a pile up on the ground, a jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to East Texas Baptist. Both teams struggling to find the range here in the second half. Shots not falling for either side. Cleaning up the floor a bit. Still a warm, muggy day for a little while here in Central Texas. We got a cold front coming through. Tomorrow it's going to knock it out of the 40s. Hashtag Texas weather. Gooden kicks it to Roberts. Levy, Pease in the corner, trying to drive on Gomez, goes baseline. Underneath, Fleming got position and lays it up off the glass. Shobi quickly the other way. He'll step into a three and hit it. Shobi doing it all today. From outside, getting into the lane, setting his teammates up. He is having quite a game. Levy out on the right side. Drives towards the left elbow. Gets it to Peace. Peace. Double comes out, going baseline. But was on the line. Turnover for the Tigers. Shobi being guarded full court by Gooden. Gets it to Sugars down in the right corner. Zach Sugars drives. Turns around away from Levy. Jumper no good. Flying in for the rebound is Hatcher. Sugars now drives in all alone. Gets it to Mills. He doesn't miss that one. Tigers just ignoring Luke Mills underneath the bucket there. He has had several wide open looks today. Back to Roberts. Wants Peace to come over to him there. The whistle and a foul. Shobi on the floor. First foul on the Pirates captain. That'll bring us to our first media timeout of the second half. 15:34 to go in the game. Pirates lead it by 9, 45-36. We'll be back in just a moment. out of the timeout. Tigers will inbound into the backcourt to Josh Joe. Came on during the break. Levy. Bad dribble. Gomez picks up the loose ball. Quickly out. Trying to get his Sugars. Deflected away by Roberts. Ball will stay with Southwestern, but they can't get out on the break. Sugar's going to inbound in front of the Tigers bench, but first we're going to mop up the floor again. Stewart back in for the Tigers to replace Levy. Stewart will be guarding Shobi. Gets it to Sugars. Sugars hands off Gomez. Back to Shobi at midcourt. Gomez wheels off a screen. Three ball is short. Sugars on the board. Just backing Pease down. Spins up and around him. Shot is no good. Mills picks up the loose ball. Shot is blocked. Fleming. And finally, the Tigers are out with it. Joe. Stewart back to Joe. Into the corner. Stewart was on the line. Second time in a few moments, they've just had a careless turnover because the guy had his foot on the line when he got the pass. Pittman back in for Southwestern. Gomez bringing the ball up this time. Sugars. Hatcher. Pittman out beyond the left elbow. Handoff to Shobi. Gets the mismatch. Drives in, and Pittman gets fouled before he can do anything. Stewart. Forced that mismatch. Got the big guy scrambling to keep up with Shobi. And Stewart at 5'10", going up against the 6'6" Pittman on the switch. Nothing he could do. Another misfire for the Pirates. We're going the other way. We got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Chris Lavelle. This will be a full timeout. 13:54 to play in the ball game. Pirates still leading by 9. Bit of a sloppy game here in the second half, but they are still holding on. Like to extend our deepest appreciation to the League and Tavern, Double Dave's Pizza, Frost Bank, Don Hewlett Chevrolet, and Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services for their support of Southwestern Athletics. Out of the timeout, Joe will inbound from in front of the scorer's table. 22 on the shot clock. Into the backcourt to Pease. Pease drives into the lane, dumps it off for Joe, who is flashing in. Pass a little off target, going to get a shot off. Joe will recycle it out to midcourt. 6 on the shot clock. Josh Joe Over to Fleming. The big man fires up a three. No good. We're going to get a foul on the floor on the rebound. It's going to go against Zach Sugars. Gomez checks back in for Southwestern. Shobi is going to get a breather. Pease lobs it into Roberts. Over to Fleming, top of the key. Now back to Roberts beyond the three-point arc. Look at the effort there by Batts, the 6'1 freshman, jumping up to deflect the pass away from the 6'8 Fleming. Gomez out near midcourt. Drives in, whips the pass, deflected, saved by Pease to Stewart. Ahead to Fleming, into the corner, Joe. Sugars closes out on him there, makes him pull back the shot. Inside to Roberts, little turnaround lefty, rolls in. Tigers a major size advantage on the floor right now. Sugars gets it to Aiden Lewis. Back to Gomez. Ignores the screen, pulls it back out. Batts. Being pressured all across the court by Roberts. Sugars, 5 on the shot clock. Zach Sugars got to do something. Drives in, dishes, Lewis got it off. No good. Didn't get it off in time. Pirates want the officials to take a look at the monitor, and they are going to do just that. This is big. That three ball was made. It would be a 10-point lead if it counts. The officials going to do a replay review. Keep the video feed here. We'll pause the audio. Come on back and give you the verdict in just a moment, hopefully. And that was a quick review, and they say no, did not get the shot off in time. Pease looking inbound. Pirates going to press full court, or at least they showed it. Now they'll back off. Pease bringing it up against Batts. Roberts at the free throw line. Into Stewart in the corner. Back out to Joe. Joe. Stewart. Roberts. Back out. Good ball movement. Pease fakes the three. Steps into the corner. Takes the three. No good. Roberts on the offensive rebound. Drives in. Goes up over Sugars. No good. Gets another rebound. And then he gets swatted hard by Hoffman. Second foul on Hoffman. Michael Roberts is going to go to the free throw line. But first, we're going to have our under 12 media timeout. 11:52 to play in the ball game. Pirates lead by 7, 45-38. We'll be back with free throws after this media break. Out of the timeout, Cameron Kushwar with you here. Michael Roberts going to the line for the Tigers. Just a 65% free throw shooter on the season. Clanks the first one. He's their leading scorer on the year, 17.3 points per game. Hits 1 of 2. Lead is 6. Shobi still on the bench for Southwestern. Coach Strike giving him a good long breather. Bats. Sugars couldn't handle the entry pass cleanly, but he recovers it. Now drives in on Gooden. Turnaround is no good, but he was fouled. Zach Sugar is going to shoot free throws. Orlando Gooden, his first. First free throw is good. Sugar's 83% from the stripe coming into today's action. Nails them both. Leads back up to 8. Pease running the point now for the Tigers. Sugar's got a piece of the entry pass, but Roberts recovered. Pease kicks it out into the corner. 3-ball put up by Williams. Got it. Lead down to 5. Zach Gomez working the dribble on the right side. Sugars pops open, gives him a dribble handoff back, drives in underneath, lays it up and in for the big guy. Hoffman, another uncontested layup. Entry to Fleming on the block. Gomez got a piece of it, fired on out. Williams from the other corner this time, no good. Pease flies in to save the rebound, spikes it down off of the feet of Hoffman. But then one of the Tigers fell on it out of bounds. Dews coming back on for the Tigers. Mills back on for the Pirates along with Franco and Hatcher. Gomez picked up by Williams. Whistle and a foul away from the ball. Hatcher hit the deck. Orlando Gooden with the foul. Second personal, 4th team foul. Franco will trigger the inbound. Left side of the Pirates' bucket. Just lobs it up high for Mills. Back to Hatcher. Hatcher out on the left wing, guarded by Dews. Drives baseline. Works around him, away from him. No good. Mills with the board. Out to Franco in the corner. 4-3. In and out. Pirates have had a lot of really good looks today. They just haven't hit enough of them. They've got the lead, but this game could be out of sight. Pease back to Gooden. Gooden barking out directions for his teammates. Drives in, kicks it back out. Roberts all alone for 3. Short. Rebound to Hatcher. Pirates are running. They got a 4-on-2 here. Franco with the bounce pass and the layup. Gooden in front of his own bench. They forgot about him. Steps into a 3, no good. Loose ball tipped. Pease controls the rebound. Pease will pull it back out to midcourt. Hatcher out to guard him. Picking up his dribble. Roberts being guarded by Aiden Lewis. Whips it into the corner. Back to Pease. Drives in, spins in the lane, throws it away. And now Shobi is going to get back into the game. They've been able to keep the lead, even grow it a little bit while he was sitting down on the bench. That's got to feel real good for him and Coach Strike. Shobi will give it on back to Hatcher across midcourt. Now to Shobi. Lewis. Hatcher. Shobi off a curl. Poked away from him by Gooden. Shobi wanted a foul. Gooden on the break. 5-on-4 for the Tigers. Gooden's shot is rejected. Now Shobi in pole position. Hatcher around Pease, lays it up and in. Shobi looks like he's a little bit sore after stretching to try to keep the ball on that last possession. He's moving very gingerly out there. Pirates lead by 11. Roberts going baseline, whistle. Going to get somebody on the block. Neo Franco going to get called. Shobi going to check right back out. Bats coming back on. I think he might have bumped his knee. Looks like he is favoring a kneecap, like he might have run into a defender. Levy. Joe. Bats all the way out to midcourt to guard him. Josh Joe. Just can't shake him. Pease, NBA three. No good. Long rebound. Swatted away by Bats. Hatcher picks it up, then has his pocket picked by Joe. And then a dive by Bats. He got it right back, but he couldn't save it. But loving the effort. Fans and the Pirate bench, they are here for it. 8:02 to play in the ball game. Pirates up by 11. We'll have a media timeout at our next dead ball. Joe working to the right side. Trying to get a little space from Bats. Now Bats on to Levy. Entry pass going up. Dews. Got a whistle. Foul is going to go on Franco. Neo's second 15 foul. Media timeout. 7:44 to go in the ball game. Pirates up by 11. You're watching this game on the Southwestern Athletics YouTube feed. Be sure to subscribe. Out of the timeout, the foul was on the floor on Franco, so no free throws. Pirates still have one foul to give. Entry pass to Roberts to start the offense. Pease in the corner, fakes on Lewis. Lewis recovers. To Joe. Shot clock at 8. Pease drives in, leaves it for Roberts, baseline, and he flushes it. Tigers going to press now. Nice play by Roberts for the steal. Gets it back into Pease, who calmly nails the three-pointer. And Coach Strike immediately calling a timeout. Did not like what he saw there. Bad defense and then a bad pass. 5 points in about 5 seconds for East Texas Baptist. Coach going to talk it over with his team. Hatcher will inbound to Franco. Gets it back to Hatcher. Back over to Franco. Skips it. Bats. Cross court to Lewis. Thought about like a alley-oop there, but wasn't quite on target. Lewis drives on Pease. Turns in the lane. Floater is good. That works. Joe bringing the ball up for the Tigers. 6:50 to play in the contest. Pirates lead by 8. Roberts into Dews. Out into the corner. Pease. Pump fake. Back to Roberts. Thought about a three. Now starts driving. Lost the ball. Pease saves it in the corner. And called the timeout again as he was about to go out of bounds. Another 30-second timeout. And some really good effort plays put in by both teams this afternoon. 6:33 to play. 55-47 is the score. Shobi and Akpane still getting worked on by the Southwestern training staff. Next home action for the Pirates will be 6 days from now. Friday, 12-5, 5:30 tip-off. That is also Senior Day. TLU making the trip up from Seguin. I'll have the call for that one as well. Pease is going to inbound. There's only 7 on the shot clock. Gets it to Roberts. Franco on him. Joe. Dribble drive in. Throws one up. No good. And we're going to get a blocking foul against a Pirate. 2 of them were down on the play. It's going to go against Mills. That's his third. We're going to get 2 free throws for Josh Joe. And that is 16 fouls on the Pirates. So any other fouls the rest of this game, Tigers are going to get some free throws out of it. Tigers have only committed 4 fouls. Josh Joe on the season just 40% from the line, 4 of 10. But that one looked good. Second free throw is up. It is also good. Back to a 6-point game. Franco, Sugars, back to Franco. To Gomez this time, exact same way they broke the press last time down. Franco. Gets it to Mills. Mills rolls all the way to the bucket. It fell down, missed the shot, but Zach Sugars with the putback. They're expecting Mills to do a dribble handoff there. They both rolled with Hatcher, and Mills just took it all the way to the cup and then tripped on his own feet. His teammate backed him up. Franco strips it from Roberts, but he recovers. Pease for 3, no good. Mills on the board. Gomez looking to bring it up now. Gets a screen in the backcourt from Sugars. Ahead to Mills. Franco. Mills gets it right back to him. Franco with some momentum, turns, fade away, no good. Sugars tips it out, but it goes to Pease. 2-on-1 the other way. Roberts lays it up and in. Gomez whips it ahead. Franco had a path to the lane against Dews, who's sitting on 3 fouls, but he'll pull it back, run some offense and some clock. Mills gets it back to Gomez. They got him switched on to the big guy now. NBA 3. Nailed it. Zach Gomez has been good from downtown today. Pirates lead by 9. Joe dribbling on the right wing. Trying to go baseline, cut off by Franco. Back to Roberts. Inside to Dews, battling. Back out to Roberts. Just goes up, lost the ball. Franco. And then Roberts committing the foul. He thought he got fouled the other way. A little retaliation foul. Second foul on Roberts. Hoffman and Lewis back into the game for Southwestern. Gomez, good screen, gets switched on to the big guy. Sugars for 3, in and out. Whistle and a foul. Fleming's going to get called for going over the back. Hoffman had real good position inside. That is now 16 fouls against East Texas Baptist. So any fouls the rest of the way, either team will be shooting free throws. Hoffman back out. We had a shot clock mishap there. Coach Lavelle having a quick word with the officiating crew. Gomez inbounds it to Hoffman, hands it right back to him. Zach working to the left, takes it all the way up and in. The little guy just knifing right through, laid it up and in. The lead is back to double digits, 62-51. Levy all alone on the left wing, just nothing can do. Dribbles through, passes deflected out of bounds. Going to stay with the Tigers. But we're going to get a media timeout first. 3:48 to go in the contest. Pirates lead by 11. They have not trailed in this game. We'll be back after this last media break, see if they can close it out. Final media timeout in the books. Tigers will inbound underneath their own bucket. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 3:48 on the game clock. Inbound goes to Levy. Drives in on Hatcher, pulls up in the lane from 8 feet, no good. Roberts, offensive rebound, put back, rolls in. Michael Roberts has been real good today for the Tigers, got a lot of points, but not a lot of help from his teammates. Hatcher Sugars, Gomez at the midcourt logo. Joe out on him to start the 5-second count. Zach gets the big screen, kicks it back out. Sugars wide open for three. No good. Lewis on the offensive rebound, can't connect. Joe quickly the other way, drives into the paint on Sugars, lays it up and in. Zach was real passive on that one, didn't try to contest the shot at all. He's only got one foul. Gomez bringing it up slowly, 3 minutes and counting. Lewis drives in, bounces off the big guy, puts it up, no good. Lewis gets his own rebound. Fleming out to chase him around the three-point arc, and then we're going to get a foul away from the ball. Josh Joe got cross-matched with Hoffman on the switch. Joe at 5'11", Hoffman 6'7", trying to get position inside. There's just nothing that Joe could do. Shobi checks back in. Clearly moving a lot better than he was. That is excellent to see. This is a 1-1 on the free throws. Hoffman clanks the first one. Sugars was going up for the offensive rebound. We got a whistle. He might have been fouled trying to get the rebound. It's going to go against Roberts. That's his third. And now it'll be Zach Sugars shooting 1-1. No, they're going to say he was actually shooting that one there. Sugars nails the first free throw. Luke Mills back on for Southwestern. Second free throw is up. It is good. 64-55. Williams back on for East Texas Baptist to replace Joe. Williams is their corner three specialist, clearly. He's already hit a few. Peace drives in, pulls it back. Roberts. Levy. Levy ignores the screen, back to Williams. Drives in, lost the ball. Poked away from behind. Good recovery by the Pirates there, seeing the three-point specialist driving into the lane. Now they get it to Williams in the corner. Gomez all over him. Pease, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Floater in the lane. Nails it. Ooh. Pease was trying to hustle up as the Pirates were going to go the other way, and then he slipped and fell back down. But a timeout was called. So he can recover at his own leisure and shake off the embarrassment. 2:19 to play in the ballgame. Full timeout called by the Tigers. 64-57. Pirates lead. We'll be back in a moment. Pirates will inbound. Sugars, he's got Shobi, Gomez, Hatcher, and Mills with him. Shobi doubled. Hatcher back to Sugars. Looking for Gomez, intercepted by Pease. He'll shoot a three. No good. Shobi had it, lost it. If it was on the line, ball will stay with the Tigers. .208 to play. Pirates lead by 7. Roberts Hands it. No, kept it. Now he'll give it to Pease, who will shoot a three. Short. Hatcher tracks down the rebound. Shobi in the corner. Pease pokes it away from him. Pirates being very, very casual here. This game is not over. Sugars, a little 1-2 with Shobi. Ahead to Gomez. Shobi trailing the play now. Drives in, fakes, steps around a defender, and lays it in. Well, that'll help. Stewart hustling the other way for the Tigers. Splits a double team, drives in, lays it up, gets the roll. Back to a 7-point margin. Shobi doubled, flicks it across court to Gomez. Shobi gets it back out near midcourt. Levy on him. Shobi just taking his time, rolls off the screen. Bounce pass to Gomez, 10 on the shot clock. And Stewart just fouls him. No good reason there, just plowed through his back. Gomez is down. Zach Gomez still down on the floor. Trainer is out to look at him there. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back when the action resumes. Referee's looking at the monitor. I don't know if you knew that or not, but well, that just didn't look like much, but damn. Maybe he hit his head on the board or something there, but dude, just kind of blasted through it. Well, Zach Gomez up and walking off under his own power. Looked like he might have just kind of whacked his head on the court as he landed there. The referees are reviewing this to see if it should be a flagrant foul on Stewart. Pirates lead by 7, minute 8 to play. There's 8 on the shot clock. Really don't understand what Stewart was trying to do there. Zach Gomez was out near midcourt at the logo. There was no one around him. The shot clock was getting low. Stewart wasn't making a play to try and steal the ball or anything. Just kind of ran through him there as like a safety arriving late on a wide receiver. The officials have looked at the monitor and made their decision, and they're talking to the official scorer. Whatever has been decided has not been conveyed yet to our PA advisor. And a 30-second timeout was called as well, just for good measure. Either way, there's going to be some free throws in the offing here. Gomez staying in the game. Shobi checking out here. Gomez nails the first free throw. Pirates not even bothering to try and rebound here. Gomez, just 9 of 13 from the line coming into today. Hits those two, makes it look easy. Now Aiden Lewis will check in for defensive purposes. Pirates lead by 9. They got a minute 8 to go. Pease hustles down court into the left corner. Pulls it back out for Levy. Levy stops at the elbow. Williams drives in. Acrobatic layup, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Levy comes out with it, lays it up and in. 49.5 seconds to play. Tigers with the pressure. Sugars back to Franco. Across court to Hatcher. Sugars. And now Levy will come on out and commit the foul on Franco. We're doing 2 free throws the rest of the way for the Pirates. Neo Franco will go to the stripe. Franco 9 of 13 on the year from the line. Hits the first one. Pirates as a team were shooting less than 64% from the stripe coming into today's action. But they have done pretty well there so far. Misses that second one. Levy going the other way. Pirates by 8, 69-61. Pease at the left elbow. Pull up, no good. Fleming with the putback flush. And it is a 6-point margin. Franco, Hatcher. Oh, they had 2 guys all alone, and Sugar's just going to be fouled by Roberts. Everyone's looking back to get the ball over midcourt. Aiden Lewis and Luke Mills were just unguarded down at the other end. Sugars will go to the line. 20 seconds to go. Nails the first one. That should just about do it here. Pirates can make the Tigers run some time. There's the second one. Back up to 8, 20 seconds to go. Pease back to Fleming. Back to Pease. NBA 3, no good. Lewis tips the rebound. It's going to go out into the Tigers bench. 10.5 seconds to play. Pease looking for the inbound. Sugars out to defend him. Williams out near the logo. Drives left on Lewis. Hands off to Pease. Pease just wings it in. No one was there. Little righty hook shot. And that is going to do it. The Pirates get their first home win of the year. First home victory for Coach Matt Strike. They win it 71-63 against East Texas Baptist. Pirates now 4-2 on the year. ETBU 2-6. Next home action will be this coming Friday, December 5th, 5:30 tip-off, Senior Day. Come on out if you can make it. If not, I'll have the call for you right here on the Southwestern Athletics YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in this afternoon, joining us after your holidays. Hope you enjoyed it. For all of us here at Southwestern University, my name is Cameron Kushwar. Good afternoon. I am out.